I got y'all with the best 3 jump shots on NBA 2K23. Now I have a jump shot for every single build in this video. If you're a small point guard that likes to run around and shoot threes. If you're a tall ISO build, I got a jump shot for you. If you're a sharpshooter or a tall spot up, I also have a jump shot for you in this video. Now look, I don't want to waste a lot of time. I know what you guys are here for. You just want the best jump shots in the game, so that's what I'm going to provide to you. But before I do, I have to ask if you guys could do me a huge favor. Drop a like on this video if you use any of these jump shots I show you, or if you just want to help out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. We are on the road to 250,000 subscribers. Let's get done with the intro and let's get into the top 3 jump shots on NBA 2K23. Alright, so before I get into each jump shot, which I will be showing you guys 3 separate jump shots in this video, I want to show you guys gameplay to basically prove that I'm not lying. All these jump shots are cash. So the first jump shot that I'm going to be showing you guys is for smaller point guard builds, okay? This is what my jump shot looks like. I want to throw that in there. That is what it looks like. I've said it. It just looks like a very similar version of High School 1 from 2K16 and 2K17. If you guys remember, that was like the cash jump shot from 2K17. And this jump shot reminds me a lot of it. As you see, it has kind of a lower release point. You release it from your chest, but it's very quick. By the way, this gameplay I'm showing you guys right here is on my new 6'1" guard, and that's why I'm showing you guys first the best jump shot for smaller point guards. I've actually been having a lot of fun playing on this build, just this new play style. You see running around screens, doing pick and pops instead of the same old ISO and dunk, hop back for 3. I've been enjoying playing like this. It's kind of like a different game, sort of, because nobody really plays like this, right? You rarely go against people that do this. But for this play style to work, you need a really cash jump shot. And I was messing around with a couple different bases, a few different releases, and then you see I settled on this one, and this jump shot is absolute cash. I'll be giving you guys Moolah's jump shot as well if you want to spot up. But first things first, let's get into the best guard jump shot on 2K23. So as you can see, this is the jump shot that I was using on my small guard. The reason why it's for small guard, the requirements for this jump shot, it says it right there. You need to be below 6'5" with at least an 83 3-pointer or mid. So this jump shot, not the base, but the release 1 and 2, is only available on smaller point guards. I mean, you guys saw it in the gameplay, but if you want to look at the right of your screen and see my guy releasing it, it just looks like a faster version of High School 1. The LaMelo Ball base is just by far the best base for smaller builds to get your jump shot off quick. And then when I was testing the releases, Bruce Brown and Stephen Curry, these 2 jump shots just meshed really well together, and that's how I came up with this. LaMelo Ball base, 65% Bruce Brown and 35% Stephen Curry. Fastest release speed, and just like all my jump shots, I have my release timing on early. And now all I'm going to say is you will not be seeing the last of that base. I'll be showing you guys another jump shot with that base just because of how good it is. But the next jump shot I'll be showing you guys in this video, by the way, I wanted to point this out. He just sold right there. Take a look at the score. We were down 17-2, so there wasn't really that much messing around. It wasn't really, all right, let me go for a clip. I was just like, all right, Moolah, we got to score this game, and that's why I wanted to throw this in right here for you guys. But you see Moolah's jump shot right there. That jump shot is cash. I'll give him props. His jump shot is cash, and that is going to be the next jump shot that I show you. And you guys will see or notice something if you guys have seen my previous videos about the jump shot that I show you that he's using. But you guys see this build, pass out to Moolah, just like the last shot. That one is cash. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I personally hate the new green mechanic. I hate that all greens don't swish, that sometimes they will go in, that they'll bounce around the rim. By the way, right there, this build not fully maxed, only has like a 52 or 53 mid-range. It's crazy that you can still green shots like that, but that is with the jumper that I just showed you. But back to what I was saying. It's actually crazy that they changed it. I don't know how you guys felt about it, but I loved that greens were just swish every time. If somebody shot a green, you knew it was going to go in just because it kind of like the trajectory of the shot. You knew when it was going to switch. Now, you never know. I think people shoot early when sometimes it's green, but you see Moolah goes for the walk back right there. I take the easy dunk, easy drive. That's one thing about this 6'1" player. If you do want to know the build that I'm using exactly, it is the last video I uploaded. Go ahead and check that out. But you see, these guys had a 17-2. Right now we have them 17-15. Well, now it's 18-15 after I hit that 3. Like I told you guys, there was really no messing around this game. Surprisingly, me being on a 6'1", I could play defense. Now, a lot of that could be my steal rating. It's very high right now. It's not completely maxed. If you want to know what that rating is, you can check out the build, but it's high. But we need 1 bucket to end the game here. You see, he leaves me open from 3. That's too much room, especially with takeover. I have the confidence to pull that. Let's get into the next shot. Now, if you like the way Mulah's jump shot looked in these gameplays, this is what he was using. But to make it even better, this is what I actually use on my 6'8" when I'm running point guard. So you saw how cash it is as a spot up jump shot, but it's also one of, if not the best jump shots in the game for just bringing the ball up as well. If you want to be the ball handler, you see it base, Kyle Kuzma, release 1, Luke Kennard, release 2, Harrison Barnes, 60% Kennard, 40% Harrison Barnes. And for this jump shot, which I assume the majority of people watching this video are, is for players between 6'5" and 6'10". So all you 6'8", 6'9" demis that we know have an 82, 85 3-point shot, this is probably the jump shot that I would recommend you use. As you guys saw, it is very, very good for spot ups as well. Mulah was cashing out with it, but I use it as the ball handler too. So this is just overall the best jump shot for 6'5" and 6'10" players. And just like the last jump shot, you want to put your release speed on max always. And I personally use jump shot timing early. Alright, so now I've given you guys a jump shot for a small guard player, somebody that brings the ball up below 6'5", and I've given you a jump shot for tall ISO players and spot ups. That last jump shot that I showed you was for both, by the way. This gameplay is unfortunately going to be getting cut short because my Elgato messed up halfway through, and I'm actually mad about that because I got some crazy clips this game actually once we scored more. But let's just ignore that and talk about the jump shots that I'm going to be showing you, or the last jump shot that I'm going to be showing you. Because the first one, we know, small guard. Second one, kind of for spot ups, but also for tall ISO players is what I recommend more. This next jump shot that I'm going to be showing you guys is for tall spot up builds. Okay, another jump shot that players, like if you play like Mulah, you do pick and pops, or what the majority of you probably do, you sit in the corner for an ISO player, right? Or you ISO. This next jump shot I'm going to show you guys, I haven't used it ISO, so I can't recommend it for ISO, but I would recommend it for anybody spotting up in the corner for an ISO player. That's why I threw it in this video, just like the last jump shot. So in total, this video is going to have 1 small guard jump shot video, 2 spot ups, and 1 semi-tall ISO. Let me show you. And now this is a jump shot that I've showed you guys before as well. And this, I haven't personally tested out as a point guard jump shot. I've only tested this out as a spot up jump shot. One of my twos partners I told to put this jump shot on, and he absolutely has been cashing out. So if you do want to put on another spot up jump shot that isn't Kyle Kuzma, try this. And the reason why I put this in as well, by the way, LaMelo Ball base, Kobe Bryant release 1, Paul George release 2, max the release speed out. I use it on early. My friend that uses this uses his release timing on late, so if you do like late, you can use it on this. And the reason why I wanted to throw this in is because if you do use the LaMelo Ball base, but you're 6'5" or taller, you could not use the first release I showed you. And I just think that Kyle Kuzma and LaMelo Ball have the 2 best jump shot bases in the game. So here are 3 jump shots with those 2 bases, all between 6'1" and 6'10" height that you can use. So that's it. Those are my top 3 jump shots on NBA 2K23. If you stuck around this long and you're taller than 6'9", I'm sorry, but I don't want to just put a random jump shot out for you guys. What I heard is Tobias Harris is good for players that are taller than 6'9" and can't get Kuzma, can't get LaMelo Ball. I'm not 100% sure that that's even true. That's just what I'm telling you I've heard. It's not a jump shot coming from me, okay? But these 3 jump shots I put in this video, 2 with LaMelo Ball base, 1 of them being a small point guard, 1 of them being on a taller spot up build, and then what I've been using this entire year, especially on my taller ISO build, that Kyle Kuzma jump shot is actually cash. If you guys remember, which I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this probably didn't even watch me back then in 2K20, was I ended up switching my jump shot. We know the number of jump shots that were dominating. Jump shot 98, jump shot 38, but then you needed blending. And everybody after I discovered the LaMarcus Aldridge, Rudy Gay, I swear, everybody started to go to those 2 jump shots. But I kind of discovered David Robinson, and that's always been a really smooth release. So if you're above 6'10" and you can get David Robinson release, I would recommend that as well. He's always had a super cash jump shot, especially in like quick match. But you guys see the score, 18-13. You guys already know me and Mullah, we're gonna end up ending the game here. 1 second left. I greened that shot, and that's gonna wrap it up. And I'll throw one more gameplay in here for you guys, just if you want to watch more of my 6'1". From now on, to be honest with you, I think this is going to be my main player going forward. Yes, the 6'8" with 99 driving dunk is fun. Yes, it's overpowered, but I just don't like playing the same as everybody else. It's a big reason why I wasn't the biggest fan of 2K22, of 2K21, because everybody really played the same. And I'm not going to act like I'm the only person in the world. I'm on a 6'1" running around screens and shooting threes. But you definitely don't play against it as often as you play against these 6'9", these 6'8" ISO players doing their limitless takeoff dunks. I promise you that's all I play against. And I don't blame people, because that's the meta. People are always going to play what's best in 2K in this year. Taller builds, ISOing, getting those. It's just the dunks. It's just the dunks. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, where somebody will like do a little stutter step. They'll hesitate at the 3-point line. You walk up for a millisecond, you tap that analog stick up, and then they can run by you and get that Hall of Fame limitless dunk. I didn't want to end the video off with a rant, but I know that's what you guys go through. You see my boy Mullah gonna cash that out there. We're gonna end this game here with one more bucket. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope you guys do use these jump shots. If you do me a favor, drop a like, sub if you're new, and I'm out.